Hi everyone, my name is Adarsh Mishra and you are watching Youth Nation Coders. So today we are going to solve one more question on beginner level of CodeShell. So let's see what is the question. So here the question is titled as number mirror and it has its problem code also like START01 and you can search this code on search problem by text and you can read this question. Okay, so let's go through this question. This question tells us that write a program that accepts a number n and output the same. Okay, and then here we are taking input as the only line contains a single integer and the output will be output the answer in a single line. So this question seems to be very easy for you, but I will try to explain you that there are three ways to print any number. I have told this thing in my previous videos also, like when I was uploading that Python series, but I would like to tell you here that there are three types by which we can print in Python. So let's see what are those types. So here the value of n will be from 0 to 10 to the power 5, it doesn't matter because we have to print the same value. Sample input is 123 and sample output is 123. So let's go to the question and let's solve this. So we will open our Python ideally, and then what we have to do, first of all we have to take a value as an input. So let us take a variable named num, and here we will take input. Num is equal to int input. Okay, so logically the straightforward method will be just writing this thing print num and your question will be over, but this is not the case because this is the first method to how to print. So this is not such a great issue. And what is that question name? Number mirror. Okay, so we will save that, and this is our fourth question, 4 dot number mirror, and then save. So if we are giving input, like we have to give the same input 1 2 3 here 1 2 3, so we will get 1 2 3 as output. But this is the first method to show you how to print, and there are various other methods, so we will go through them also. Like the first way to print is normal printing that we used to do, like here, you know? And then second way to print is you have to write print, then you have to place two inverted commas, then you can use these curly brackets. So this is known as format printing. Here you can write dot format, print by using format. So whatever I am going to write inside this format will replace these curly brackets. Means here I want to print num, so I will write num inside format, and then this will also give me the same output. Let's see that here I am writing 1 2 3, so 1 2 3 and 1 2 3. Okay, so this was the second method, and the third method is format specifier method. In this we will use percentile d because we know that our number is of integer form, and we also know that format specifier for integer is percent d, format specifier for float is percent f, and for string it is percent s. And if you want to change from one number system to other number system, then you can use percentage d, percent o also. Like here I will tell you how to write that, but here we are using this format specifier method. So we have to write percent d because this is the integer value, then we have to replace this percentage d by num na. So what we will do, we will write here percent, and then inside percent we have to write that value which is going to replace this percent d. So here we will write num. So now this is also going to work, like 1 2 3, and here 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. So these are the three methods by which you can use print statements. And now I was telling you about let me open Python shell. So I was telling you how to change from one number system to another. So let's, the value of n is 10, then we had to change that into octal. So I hope that you know about these other number system also, because what we used to do, we are learning right now from our childhood to this time, we are learning only decimal number system, but we also have binary number system which consists of 0 and 1, and we also have octal number system in which the digits are 0 to 7. Then we have hexadecimal where we have digit from 0 to 9 and then A to F. Okay, so first of all we will convert this number 10 into octal. So what we will write, we will write print Then what is the format specifier for octal? %O. Then what we are going to write is a %n. So 12 is the corresponding octal for a decimal value of 10. Okay, and if you want to check whether what is the hexadecimal values, for hexadecimal we place X. So this is showing A because in hexadecimal 10 is termed as A. Okay, it is also working. And for binary you can also write this thing BIN, binary of that number. Like binary of 10 is 1010, but it is showing 0B1010. So what does this 0B mean? 0B means that number is converted into binary. Okay, so that's all for today. Like I have told you the three methods to print the particular number. You can use either one of them. Well, I will recommend that you can use this method also, because this is very wonderful method. Like uh, you have to print it in any manner like this, and then you have to print this. Then you can write here num comma num, and then you will get num arrow num. So here 1 2 3 num, and this arrow, and this. So this is the efficient method which I used to recommend, because I also use that, because this is very easy. Like you have to replace these brackets only, and then whatever you want to write inside that you can write. So this is how we will complete this question. So if you have any kind of query, then you can ask me in the comment section, and I will try to resolve them as soon as possible. Click on these videos right here and be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.